You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
That life is behind. Let us keep our heads about it. I'm truly sorry. I didn't mean...
Revelio. Revelio. Incendio.
If you step in the wrong place and become engulfed in a stench, well, be it on your own.
Revelio. Revelio.
Oh, my exams. Not a one of them deserves more than a tea. That young'un's now a teacher herself. It's a wonder she's not gobbled up by her own fanged geranium. Might as well be so there.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
I suppose it must seem that way. I'm not sure it's justified. It's often been a matter of circumstance.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Surely you're joking. You can't possibly be afraid of a puffskein.
It may seem irrational to you, but my experience with them has been most upsetting. They eat bogies, you know. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumour has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
What sort of plants should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlic grows? If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
If I'm honest, I wish I had something to boast about.
Revelio.
Sometimes I wish I needed a new wand, just so I'd have an excuse to visit Ollivanders again. I could open wand boxes all day.
Life seems rather dull in the hamlets around here. I'd much rather live in a big city like London.
Beatrice Green from Dogweed and Deathcap is an odd woman. Caught her talking to her plants the other day, having a full conversation she was. Quite interesting, actually.
I enjoy my weekly visits to Dogweed and Deathcap. I find I'm more comfortable around plants than people, to be honest.
Thomas Brown knows more about books than anyone. Well, perhaps not Madame Scribner, but anyone else, I'd say.
I'm not looking forward at all. That's not. There's a reason I
I think Defendo should be taught in the first year. Why stave off the mayhem?
Can you eat a Chinese chomping cabbage? Not that I'm going to find out, mind you.
No better feeling than plunging your hands into greenhouse soil. Unless you accidentally uproot a baby mandrake.
Can't seem to get the smell of dragon dung out of my robes after that last herbology class. Suppose it's better than stink sap, but not by much.
Obviously, the best greenhouse is the one with the dangerous plants.
Perhaps you can meet me after herbology and show me how I'm supposed to do that thing with the soil? I'm sure Garlic wouldn't mind us going to one of the greenhouses to practice.
I thought your mother was nice.
She is, but it's my baby sister. Caused all this fuss. I hate sisters. Sorry.
Apology accepted. But why would your mother send you a howler? Seems rather extreme.
Exactly. It's my little sister. She likes to play with earthworms. So last time I was home, I found some for her.
Your sister sounds charming.
She's the worst sister ever. I get her the earthworms, and next thing you know, we've got hawk lumps. My mum's livid.
Oh, hawk clumps can be quite nasty. They spread quickly too. Can ruin a garden almost overnight.
Yes, all right, Professor. That's exactly what happened. They ruined the garden almost overnight.
You can call me Professor.
Very funny. You don't know how embarrassing it was to have a howler show up in front of everyone.
People were talking about it in the girls' lavatory, so it must have been memorable.
Oh, that's very helpful to know. Thank you for that.
I'm sure Garlic would have a suggestion for you. At least it's just hawk clumps.
Just hawk lumps?
Well, I'm just saying. My auntie once had an infestation of bundymuns in her floorboards. Oh, now that's a stench. Rotten to have hawk clumps, I'm sure. But you'd be getting more than a howler if it was, say, a venomous tentacula?
If my leg was chopped off, would you tell me I'm lucky to still have my head? Just curious. Remind me never to bring up my problems when I'm talking to you.
Quite a logical outcome, really. Excess of earthworms. Completely plausible to attract hawk.
Yes, all right. We know some of us like herbology. Personally, I think if the thing you're best at is herbology, it means you're soft-hearted.
Powers should be kept in the old... Is it possible to become a hero?
Revelio.
when you're the best at something. Hackett said I'd make a wonderful aura.
All of the shopkeepers like me. I know they do. They always put a bit of something extra in the bag for me. I think they're drawn to my charm. Also, my parents spend a lot in Hogsmeade, but I don't think that's it.
My house broom will do me fine for a while, I'm sure. My parents keep promising me something to make up for the fact that they spoil my sister rotten. I think we'll just tell them to kick me out with a wind wisp from Spintwitches and we'll call it even.
Frankly, I'd rather limit my excursions to Hogsmeade these days. Too much distraction.
I prefer the 3 broomsticks to the Hog's Head. Sirona's a much better conversationalist than Jasper Trout.
Revelio!
I practiced doing a loop-de-loop on my broom all summer. What a waste of time.
How in the world did people ride broomsticks before the invention of the cushioning charm?
I made my own.
You didn't!
Wasn't hard. Had some dung and a few dead scarab beetles. Worked very well.
You made your own bludger out of scarab beetles and dung?
That's what I said.
Surely that wouldn't be at all comparable to an iron bludger.
No, it wasn't. It was better.
How can dung and dead beetles possibly be better than a real bludger?
Simple. If you practice with something that can't kill you, it makes you take chances. Push yourself.
You actually played with this unsanitary piece of sporting gear?
Of course. Added a bit of glue, enchanted it to chase me. How else do you think I built up such confidence on the pitch?
I'm not sure I've seen you play on the pitch. The actual Hogwarts pitch. I've seen you pottering about the moors.
And do you remember seeing other students practicing their craft on the moors?
No. Can't say I have.
No, because they weren't confident, but I evidently was worthy of remembering.
I don't think I saw other students on the moors. Not flying. It was only you. That's why I remember it.
Well, if you ever want to borrow my beetle bludger, you only need ask. It'll bring your confidence out.
Do you not feel I'm confident?
No.
Oh, I see. I suppose if you're offering to let me use your dung bludger...
Beetle bludger. It's more beetle than dung.
Your beetle bludger. I'd like to borrow it then, please. I could do with a bit more confidence now that I think of it.
Very well. I shall equip you with the beetle bludger tomorrow. You'll be beaming with confidence in no time. But don't break it. You're awful with the club, like in a rumpet and a blindfold. It's a wonder your broom doesn't flee.
I wonder why Madame Kagawa didn't become a professional Quidditch player. What if she's not actually that good?
I miss going to matches. Cheering everyone on was magnificent fun. And getting to see Isaac Cooper.
I want to play Quidditch professionally when I'm older. I'd make a marvellous chaser.
I met some of my best friends in flying. Nothing creates a bond like thinking you're all about to die.
Revelio.
I was a late bloomer. My parents thought I was going to be a squib. Family still tease me about it.
Poor Susan in those second-hand robes. Looks like her grandmother in them. Smells like her too.
Since when should it matter what anyone looks like? Surely it's about cleverness? Or wealth?
Natty.
Do you think I have a big forehead?
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling. Incendio. Revelio. This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light. Revelio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Seems the Devil's Snare was protecting a chest of some kind. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Revelio. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. Hogsmeade, here I come.
Never seen so much tea. You'd think he'd cleared out everything.
Hello there. Ready for a little change in fashion, are we? Plenty to choose from here, so take your time. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I tried to send a note to someone
It's
I
a
love.
relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
My aunt says I should get to Hogwarts as often as I can. Said it's good to get out of the classroom.
I can appreciate Hogsmeade all year round, but there's nothing like it after a fresh snowfall.
I'd spend the entire day in Hogsmeade if I could.
Anyone fancy going to Brood and Peck with me? I've been wanting to go for ages. My friend said they have very high quality feathers, and I need one for my jobberknoll. Can't remember why.
If it's seeds I'm after, I'll always go to the magic meet. I've upset Madam Green one too many times now. She won't soon be welcoming me back to Dogweed and Deathcap.
The last time I was at Dogweed and Deathcap, Madam Green had everything from Dittany seeds to shrivel figs. Just be careful not to upset her though, or she might set a venomous tentacular on you.
Frankly, I'd rather limit my excursions to Hogsmeade these days. Too much distraction. I don't think owls make very good pets. You can't snuggle up to them the way you can with a cat.
I almost bought an owl in Diagon Alley. Went with a cat instead. Odd-coloured eye, and it quite appealed to me.
I sent an anonymous howler to Duncan Hobhouse last year because he kept leaving his dirty clothes all over the dormitory. You should have seen the look on his face.
I'd like to send owls, but I have no one to write to.
Why would anyone bother sending secret love letters? If you want to win me over, just treat me to a... 3 broomsticks.
I've heard that Isaac Cooper receives several owls a week from secret admirers. I suppose he is rather dashing.
In Transfiguration, I switched the writing ink with fobberworm makers. I thought it to be funny, and it was. To me.
Honestly, the way some of those Slytherins fawn all over Professor Black, it's embarrassing. Even he seems irritated by it. Then again, what isn't he irritated by?
Tried to summon the pepper at dinner last week, and dropped a pudding into our prefect's lap. Not sure who felt it more, me or her.
Did you see Claire's hair today? She tried a colour-changing charm on it, and it's essentially the colour of dragondom.
Got called on to read out loud a history of magic the other day. Stumbled over all the words. I think I even bored bins. That's saying something.
I fell asleep in Transfiguration once. Professor Weasley woke me up and I had drool all over my room. Transfigured my way out of that.
All I can say is, don't look inside my notebooks.
If you ask any Hufflepuff, they'll tell you there's a badger in their common room.
Oh dear, I shall get in trouble for this.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Incendio! Revelio! Revelio.
Have you found anything to, prove my bravery yet?
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's 1 leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkin for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkin for me.
had to
Revelio.
I'd choose garlic. Underneath that chip at the sofa lies a brilliant herbological line.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Sometimes I'm not so sure.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Accio! Got it. Only 4 more to go. Revelio. Accio! Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida. Lumos. Revelio. Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Unless you want your classmates to know how you really feel about them, you might reward me for my time.
Oh, you're not at all who I thought you to be.
And you're not who I thought you to be. Based upon your diary, you seem terribly judgmental.
Fine. I shall pay you. But you cannot begin to imagine what I shall be writing about you next. Should never have trusted them.
Incendio! Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Lumos. Revelio.
Must we go back to practicing our scales?
Revelio.
Attention, fellow artists.
Accio. Leviosa. Incendio.
I cannot do this for all eternity. May we talk about this? Pay particular attention to the street. That day, I would.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Oh. Oh. Revelio.
Has a brand new game. Just beware the open flame.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Lumos. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. Accio.
You should consider carrying a protection charm. I foresee danger in your path.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio. 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 Lumos. Incendio. Levioso. Lumos. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Lumos. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. Yes.
Revelio. Revelio.
Have you ever found a script? Yeah, I was just wondering.
My brother promised me his old broomstick once he's saved up for a new one. I can't wait.
Last week, I performed a knee reversal hex on a second year. It was an utter triumph.
I shrunk my mother once. I did. Don't give me that look. You weren't there.
My uncle knows Kagawa, so I can't imagine I won't get good marks. And my aunt knows Black's wife, so all...
Revelio.
I'm well set.
I can't believe she's successful.
Do you ever wish you could ride a hippogriff? I've ridden one, of course. Several, in fact. I just wondered if you knew what it was like.
I tried a knee reversal hex on that small Hufflepuff. Found it rather boring, although, in all fairness, it only partially worked, which did look awfully strange.
So many interesting people from all over the world come through Hogsmeade. You never know who you'll meet. Spotted a vampire from Romania last spring.
Apparently Marinween was having a bit of a poacher problem. I wonder if that's still the case.
Isn't Sebastian Sallow's family from Feldcroft? I would have expected him to be from somewhere more posh.
I adore the hamlets near the coast. They're a bit damp, but ever so picturesque.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village I've ever heard of.
I should like to retire to a small hamlet when I'm older. One just like Brockborough.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
Portraits in the castle don't always have something interesting to say, but many of them do chatter on nonetheless.
I wonder how we'd get into Black's office. Not that I'd want to go in, mind you. Well, not if he's there.
Peeves was in a mood the other day. Tossed my quill right on Scribner's desk. Now I have detention for a week.
Have you been in any other common rooms? I'd love to know what it's like to be in another house, just for a day.
Hogwarts is a second home to me. Feeling a bit nostalgic about leaving one day.
Got a peek at the prefect's bathroom last year. I'd missed class for a week to soak in that tub.
Have you ever been to the kitchens? I hear it's run by house elves.
Revelio.
Now that I have all my gobstones back, I'm ready to take on all challenges. If I can find any.
What's going on?
I adore shopping in Hogsmeade after it snowed. It's so... what's the word? Magical.
Life seems rather dull in the hamlets around here. I'd much rather live in a big city like London.
I have family in Irondale. Father wants me to visit them, but I haven't had the time. Or the inclination.
Thomas Brown knows more about books than anyone. Well, perhaps not Madame Scribner, but anyone else, I'd say.
Life is so peaceful in the hamlets.
Can't be good for business.
Revelio. Revelio.
Can't wait till I'm old enough to apparate. No more falling off brooms for me.
No better feeling than the wind in your hair as you fly above the world on a broom.
I used to enjoy flying, but there are so many rules now.
I hope I'm wealthy enough one day to buy every broom model at Spintwitch's.
Imelda Reyes acts as if she invented Quidditch. I don't think she's even that good at it.
I wish I was an animagus that could fly. A raven or an owl. Then I wouldn't need my own broom.
The only reason I'd want to play Quidditch is to wear those uniforms. So fashionable.
Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Incendio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
I'm not entirely in agreement.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Brilliant. Revelio. Accio. Accio. Revelio. 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 Incendio!
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Greetings.
That's it. I'm making good progress with those tokens.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Do you think Elizabeth would like a found geranium? They're beautiful and terrifying. A bit like
I haven't been down to the boathouse since arriving in my first year. Perhaps I'll pay a visit.
Revelio.
To now.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. 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 Accio. Incendio. Lumos. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Duncan owes his reputation to you.
Revelio.
Sometimes I wish someone was transfigure me.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig! I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea. Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books, so do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt, but a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try. I'll be quieter than a jobber knob.
What was that?
Must have been a ghost. Didn't see a ghost.
Still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Damn! You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Alohomora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Alohomora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book. Revelio.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you.
Did I hear something?
Should be in the clip. There's no need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts.
Revelio
knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think we'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No, we've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Revelio.
Who have we here? Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't you...
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Levioso! Accio! Reparo. Revelio. Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room. Revelio. That's it. Where might this lead? Revelio. Accio. Levioso. I need to wake up that rune over there. Not surprising. Guards at the ready. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. This must be the way forward, but to where? Revelio. Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me. Levioso! Incendio! Lumos! Incendio! Levioso! Incendio! Incendio. Accio. Levio. Protego. Incendio. Leviosa. Incendio! Lumos! Incendio! Incendio! Leviosa! Lutego! Leviosa! Lumos! Incendio! It is a book after all.
You wanted to see me, Headmistress Fitzgerald? Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood. Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Before you ask, I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Sure to stop by whenever you're about. Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any. A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Being an officer of the law in a quiet village like Hogsmeade is a pleasant job, I'd say.
Accio! Revelio.
Well, not meant to be.
Any more cozy
also,
than
I may have
Hogsmeade?
knocked over a dustbin back there.
Never mind, I'll fix it.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Accio. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Incendio. Hogsmeade, here I come. Revelio.
First they're teaching students jinxes. Next thing you know, it's unforgivable curses.
Revelio. Revelio.
Hogwart would have fostered such intense house rivalry.
Revelio. Lumos. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Handy resource indeed, your field.
Revelio.
Dark wizards are greedier than nectar,
Does it get any more? Accio! Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all. Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished. I hope to see you again. What can I do for you today? I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Revelio.
Hello. And how would one like to be styled today?
Hello.
Oh, come in.
in! Come in! Welcome to Madame Snelling's Tress Emporium. I'm sure I've no need to introduce myself. They used to call me Snelly. Oh, Snelly! Why aren't you studying to be an aura? But I showed them. They're stuck in the dust at the ministry, and I'm here, thriving. Absolutely thriving. But look at you. Look at you. I can certainly see why you paid me a visit. Looking for a change, are we?
Why not, I say? What sort of change?
Some are going for that muggle with consumption, sort of death becomes me allure. But you won't find poisons here. No need for chloride of lime or ammonia when you have magic. Why don't you spend a moment choosing how you'd like to look? You can change your hair too if you'd like.
What services do you offer?
What is it you might be interested in? You can stop by any time.
Revelio.
I met a girl once.
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Hello. Be with you in a bit.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Hogsmeade, here I come. Lumos. Revelio.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood? Makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio! Incendio! Leviosa!
Good one!
Accio! Incendio!
Excellent form!
Accio! Incendio! Leviosa! Accio! Incendio! Leviosa! Accio! Incendio!
That's it! Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Duncan owes his reputation to you.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of crossed wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Accio! Incendio! Leviosa! Incendio! Luma!
Oh, they made a crap's breakfast out of you that round. Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Luma! Incendio!
Confringo!
Protego! Lumos! Incendio! Leviosa!
Come on!
Leviosa!
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Accio! Incendio! Accio! Leviosa!
Act like a winner.
Luma! Incendio.
Confringo.
Accio. There goes my way. Protego.
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Incendio. Luma. Levioso. Accio.
You're better than that!
Lumos. Accio. Incendio.
Do you plan on putting me down?
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Incendio.
Find the one.
Accio. Levioso. Protego. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos.
Protego. Give them all four.
Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. There goes my way. Levioso.
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Incendio. Protego. Levioso. Incendio.
Confringo. Is that all you've got?
Lumos. Incendio.
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Incendio. Levio. Accio. Luma. Protego.
You're better than that!
Incendio. Levioso.
Find the one.
Incendio. Levioso. Protego. Levioso. Levioso.
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Incendio. Levioso.
Protego.
Levioso. Accio.
Watch your way now.
Levioso. Protego. Incendio. Lumos. Accio. Incendio. There goes my wager. Levioso. Incendio.
Fringo.
to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Protego! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Accio!
Find the one!
Incendio! Levioso!
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
That was nothing. I'm just getting started.
If the best duelists in the school weren't enough for competition, then perhaps you should consider transferring to Durmstrang. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Lost to a new student? I didn't see that coming.
The best duelist won, I suppose.
You can't be beat, can you?
Could you remind me how the Daedalian keys work again?
When you spot or hear a flying key, you're to follow it back to its cabinet. Inserting it in the lock is the tricky part. I hope you follow some. If you open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything. What you did in Cross Wands was fantastic. Your dueling skills are quite advanced.
Revelio.
Quiet, please. We are making art.
My friends and I like...
Revelio.